1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna count it off. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. You count it off. You count it off, Wishing.
1, 2, 3.
Hello, 99.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
You're snuggling with Peanut tonight. I guess I'll take this for myself and put that over there. I can move her. No? You want to snuggle with her? Okay. Yep.
By the way, this is on YouTube.
And by the way, my girlfriend's about to pass out anyway.
Cool. You know what time it is then.
Grinding.
Super Bowl.
With Charles Davis, as
feel like I haven't
always,
played Madden in forever.
Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
What?
Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long
I need my
periods of
phone
time
back.
without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the
Yeah, well,
responsibility
I'll
he
put it on the
has, and
TV.
how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Because it's bedtime now. Your sister's sleeping, Renee's sleeping.
The first pure ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
AFC South Showdown.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick.
We just start off the fucking playoff game.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly. Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Even like people would wear the Broncos jersey. Like if they're from Philadelphia, they still wear the Broncos jersey to the
this is fielded a couple yards
games and shit.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I don't know about those flats, though.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
Come on, who is that?
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Jackson now. Gates with a grab. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now Jackson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Would be convenient if this was their wild card, too.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I'm going to cut back in.
Cunningham to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Houston. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now they try the right side here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 17 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
At 11-14, I tell you.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away.
That's 1 hour.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Oh. Yeah, so,
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. This complete to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's Jackson letting one go deep, and that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tony Gonzalez, 28 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that'll make our score 14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football, football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
No, the R1.
Oh, what's going on here?
Cunningham. And this is incomplete.
I didn't know what to do, so I had to throw.
Oh, no.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Triangle 1 and 2.
Back to throw. Cunningham. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Okay.
It's the divisional. I didn't chance in shit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
Animal.
A huge play that time for the Colts. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 26 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
And
with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff looking right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Here's Ray Guy now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
You're punting it.
No appeal.
Here's Jones on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Dude, I can't pick a play.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Jones.
What the fuck, dude?
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves to James. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That's because I got all those picks last game. What? The Texans and the Colts.
Coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Looking in zone for Jones. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
We just won like 4 games in a row.
Once again, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
We're in the playoffs right now.
Throwing again. Jackson. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Dude.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Yeah, right. Especially since I stayed right there, too. Probably. Most likely.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right.
Oh my God, left.
Knocked away and incomplete. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Yeah,
the Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt, his 2nd sack of the night. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 3rd and goal, Jackson. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. They'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Yeah.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Probably fucking not.
We got 18 seconds and 2 timeouts.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee and get to the locker room.
Now a timeout taken.
Up my ass.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A play fake. Now Cunningham. The right side is held in by the tight end Gonzalez. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit on the field. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Steroids kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half. All tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
My memories as a weapon.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
And we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's Cunningham. And that is incomplete.
All right, I'm just going to run this game.
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Because you're just
Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, To me, it's turnover. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Ray Guy now as he's on to punt for Houston. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Jones on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Don't fail. Chest on me, shows like an anvil. Perky's got me itching like an anthill. Chugs come. The Texans.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Their
defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun
because that's his favorite team.
Set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down and get it back for our offense, we can roll.
Right there,
and they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
Break this
because he's too damn good.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun. Jackson looking deep for Julio.
Give me that shit.
For the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Right.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the Saints may be holding it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. We'll call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
You want me to run it or you want to run it?
That guy comes down.
Man open, Rice. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And an alley to run. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, they double up that might do. Never mind, just go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
No, the far left here. Far left.
Never, you're going to go up it.
Yeah.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Oh, it's been on.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Right up the middle.
And to give this time to the tailback. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Cunningham looking to throw. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Because I know.
So 1st and 10 now.
I've been running the whole time. Of course he thinks I'm going to run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. And a give this time to the tailback. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now Cunningham. And that will be incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
What about that?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One to get nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly, costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at the 25. And that's how this one ends. A dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really
that's me, boys. That's me, boy.
Great job defensively to get
you know
the
that's
pick
me. I know.
We know that every
for
play
sure.
of the
That's
game
me.
matters. You're never sure which one's going to be
that's
one
who
of the
that's
key ones.
The person
but at the
I
end of the game, when you analyze it, 3,
yeah,
4,
go to sleep.
5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on.
That's the only dude
that
I
last
do
play
use.
was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
He's just going to come through. Good shit. Do you want to see how many picks? Oh, no, you didn't get that, man. No, yeah, you did. Not like the last game, though.
Yeah, that was retarded. It was like literally